Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is a notebook from HP. It's actually a Chromebook, which means that it's a portable notebook that runs Google's Chrome OS operating system. Looks and feels a lot like other operating systems, but basically the web browser is practically the only app. Now, there are all sorts of apps that you can run using a web browser. You can edit pictures, you can stream music and videos, you can do all sorts of things. You can even edit pictures offline or access different documents offline using Chrome OS. But basically, it's running the Google Chrome web browser. This particular model has an IPS display. Looks a little dim just because of sort of the lighting settings that I'm using here right now, but it's got an adjustable brightness, and it can get really quite bright. And sells for about $280, has a low-power ARM Cortex-A15 dual-core processor, a Samsung Exynos 52 chip. It's actually the same processor that was used in the Samsung Series 3 Chromebook that came out in 2012. So the processor technology is not actually, state-of-the-art, but the browser and the Chrome OS experience has improved to some degree so that you can have the same processor but have better performance as time goes on. So most of the things that you might want to do with a web browser you can do here. You can stream music and videos, you can play games, you can access all sorts of web content. Now, this model doesn't have a touch screen, but it does have a pretty responsive touchpad down here which supports multi-touch gestures. Let's go ahead and find a video that I have the copyrights to so I don't have a problem streaming.
Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is an Asus Transformable P100, which is a 10.1 book. It's just the width of the tablet display, and the touchpad is pretty small, but in terms of touch responsiveness, it's pretty good. I saw the boot shutdown speeds are pretty good, and overall it's a pretty impressively little device. So let's take a quick look and see sort of what makes it tick. It's you can see that there's a lot.
Okay, so that works. Again, you can resize windows, you can access your app menu. The touchpad, like I said, is fairly wide and has nice responsiveness to it. The keyboard is similar to what you find in a lot of other HP laptops with 11.6-inch screens. This is a 1366 by 768 pixel display. So it's a full-size keyboard. It's pretty comfortable to use. And the laptop weighs around 2.5 pounds or less. And overall, for an inexpensive device, it's not bad. It's supposed to get around 6 hours of battery life. I'm going to be testing that to see how it actually holds up to extended use and activity under different sorts of applications. But overall, it makes a good first impression. Other features that I think I forgot to mention, we've got a webcam up here and a microphone. The design is meant to sort of evoke the feel of Google's more expensive Chromebook Pixel, and we've sort of got this logo here in the back with blue, red, yellow, and green. It doesn't seem to light up the way that the Chromebook Pixel does, but overall, for a device with an ARM-based processor instead of an Intel chip, but a desktop-style experience, it seems to do pretty well. Let's go ahead and do a quick reboot here, just so that I can show you that it does that pretty quickly as well. Initial setup is very quick. Basically, it turns on almost as soon as you open the lid, and not quite sure what's happening here. And you connect to your Wi-Fi hotspot, log in with your Google credentials, and it'll download all of your settings from other versions of Chrome or Chrome OS. So if you use Chrome as your browser on another machine, everything should be imported pretty much right away. I guess if there's one other thing I wanted to show you, it is, it wants me to authorize some apps that I didn't get around to authorizing when I first logged in. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and close those and bring up my favorite web page. Oops. and show you the power cable, which is basically just a micro USB charger. One piece, not a power brick like you get with some laptops, and allows you to charge the device much the way that you would a smartphone. So much more portable, easy to carry around with you, and goes well with this thin and light laptop. So that's a first look at the Chromebook, HP Chromebook 11. It's $280 available from HP. You can get it at the Google Play Store, a couple of other locations, and we'll have more details on it soon at Liliputing.com.